What's going on, guys? Panfish Manfish here, and I've been promising a video of my tackle bag, and guess what, guys? Here it is, heavy tackle bag right here. This is a heavy bag, guys. All right, so first off, let's start it in the front. Okay, so first off, just get something to sit the case on, so you can sit the bag on so you can see better. Alright, so there we go. In this outside pocket right here, I keep my ruler from the Trumped Crestliner online fishing competition. Some pliers and some wire cutters to cut braid, which really doesn't work, so I gotta get something else. I might just use my pocket knife like I've been using. And then behind that, got a case here. Those baits that I showed you guys of the power bait, swimming shad, pokey shads right here in that pokey shad color. And then the disco green swimming fluke. So I got one rigged up on my bait caster right now, on my Pinnacle Ultra Balanced bait caster. Got some 4-aught hooks and some worm sinkers. You guys have already seen that if you watched my last video. And then on the side here, right here, I got this small little Plano container of little bluegill and crappie jig head. Excuse me, and a few little sinkers in there. A few random sinkers. Got some drop shot sinkers, some worm sinkers in there. I'm gonna put them in that front container. And then behind that, I got some black leader line, steel leader line, nickel. It's one of those. It's 20-pound test leader line, some metal leader line. Some random hooks here. And then a little crappie jig in the back here. A little marabou jig there. They work good for bluegill. Any sort of panfish, really. Any sort of nice size panfish. And then on the next side here, now it's our container. Got another little container of hooks here. Got some weedless hooks in there. A little bit of everything in there. Behind there, got some 30-pound braid, and then some 12-pound mono, and then I got some 25-pound mono over there I gotta put in here. I gotta get some 6-pound mono too for my light action rods. And then in the back, before we get to the goodies, the back, so 15-inch worms right here, some C-Mac worms. I'll show you how big these worms are. How ginormous these things are. There we go. Look at that, guys. That is a huge worm. 15 inches, guys. Huge curly tail worm. Never caught anything on them. Not those ones. I'm gonna have to go down to Eufaula to use these, or Lake Fork somewhere. Unless I get lucky one day. Next, onto the goodies. Got 4 Plano containers in here. One of which I think you've already seen, possibly. I don't remember. But before I get there, I got my Gerber right here. In this side pocket right here. First off, let's start out with the flipping baits. Everybody loves flipping baits, so let's get a little bit more light here. Alright, so got tubes in here and everything. So got some craw buggers here, some bass grub craw buggers. Got some tubes here, the yum tubes. Got some Strike King, river bugs. Got some Zoom lizards here. Got some Zoom mini lizards here under these random flipping baits here. those mini lizards are good for throwing, flipping into beds and whatnot. Visible beds in like clear water. Got some tubes here, some small tubes. These are by Zoom. Some Zoom, small Zoom. These are the small Zoom tubes. Gotta get some of the bigger tubes. Got some Gary Yamamoto custom baits, double tail grub trailers for jigs and chatterbaits and things. Oh yeah, got some Rage Craws here. These are good on topwater too. If you throw a small hook on here, these are good for small topwater baits. I don't keep them in my topwater box though, which is what is next. My topwater box is what's next. And in here, I got, first off, my favorite bait, or my favorite lure, the DLW Buzz Bait. This is my favorite topwater lure, right here. It's in a June bug color. That's the black and purple skirt there, which is their June bug color for their skirts. It has that gold blade on there that spins forever. So yeah, it's like a Bone Swiss Ceramics skateboard bearing. It never stops spinning. Next up, got my frogs here, my small frogs. I don't have any hollow body frogs right now. Started to buy one today. It was like $3. Started to buy one. I changed my mind now. I don't know why. Just didn't get it. I'll get it another time. Got some Stanley Ribbit frogs here. Those are good on the frog hook. And then I got some Zoom horny toads here. I think it's in the bullfrog color. Next up, I got a Rapala floater. 2 jitterbugs here. Got this yellow one. Great action on the water. I got this green one right here with a white belly. And I got 4 head-in torpedoes. This is a baby torpedo. And this is a tiny torpedo. Tiny torpedo. They float great on the water. There's another one. And a 4th one. Next up, I got my worms here. First up, I'm going to start out with my favorite worm, and that is the Strike King Finesse worm. It's a 5-inch worm, I believe, or if not, it's like 4. Yeah, it's like 4.5 inches long. This is my favorite worm here. This is great on a shaky head, or even drop shotting. Gotta get a new spinning reel to drop shot with. Saving this nice fluger today. I was thinking about. I want to save up to get. It's like $50, but it's a great bait, great spinning reel, super smooth bearings. I think it's like a 4-bearing system, but I'll figure out all the technical stuff about it later. Anyways, squirrel tail worms here, big bite baits. These the tails on these float up no matter how they land. It's in the watermelon red color, and these ones are in the motor oil color. Got some Zoom centipedes here in the watermelon red color, watermelon red flake. Next up, we got some curly tail worms, and here's one. And this was done by mistake. This is a Lucky Strike curly tail worm, and then see what happens here is it got mixed up with the rest of the curly tail worms, and then the tail turned white and red and orange. I mean, like chartreuse and orange. I mean, so it's like a fire tiger color now if you look at it. It's pretty cool. Just saying. Got one in purple here. Got one in a darker purple with a blue curly tail. And then we got this one, these little ones, little body ones with a longer tail. These ones are great. Those are great on a 2-aught hook. Next we got good on my favorite wacky rigging baits. These ones are good for wacky rigging, but they float, so they're better for shaky heading. Put on a shaky head. These are shaky head worms, or shaky worms for by Power Bait, Berkeley Power Bait, in the baby bass color. And then last but not least, we got the ones I just bought today, the Yum Dingers. Cannot wait to throw these on the water. They got that hook slot right there. You can see that. They have a hook slot for Texas rigging. One thing you don't see a lot with other ones, but these are in the watermelon color, or the yeah, these are watermelon black flake. These are great worms, lots of action on them. And these don't float, they sink. These worms sink. They have a slow sinking action where they'll hit the water and they'll come through the water like this, like come through it like that way. But when they sink like this. Just a little subtle action, just like that. So I cannot wait to throw those. Flip those under some docks. And last but not least, my favorite box of all, my DLW Lures box for my sponsor. Right here. And let's get into this box here, a little more detailed than the unboxing video. Alright, so this bait right here, this jig is it's a custom jig. It's not the living image jig. It's a custom jig. I looked on the website and I didn't see any other jig like these. He has a lot of jigs though, so just straighten the skirt out. There we go. You can see there. I got a Strike King River Bug trailer right there. And this is 1/4 ounce. Super sharp hooks. I might cut down this. I don't even know if I have to. I might cut it down though. Cut it down to the barb, right where the barb starts. So when the bass hits it, come through right there and just at the hook. But there we go. It has the green and orange striped skirt with the purple skirt in the front. So it's really cool. It's a very cool bait. Or very cool lure. So and it's very effective too. So yeah. Not gonna really try. I was gonna go into depth, but I'm not because my battery just told me it's dying on my iPod. So next we got a Strike King spinnerbait here. Got this. My sister got this from me for Christmas. Had another Strike King spinnerbait, smaller one. Got to get it from my cousin's pond though. It got hung up on the post there. But this has a great action in the water. It has a reflector on the blade there. So it's really good spinnerbait. Next up, we got a three DLW Lures spinnerbaits here that you might have seen, if you haven't watched my unboxing video. Here they are. These are all done by hand. He twists his own line. He pours the heads on these. So like this is the bullet head here, and he also bends the wires, and I guess he also adds the hook onto here also, and then he hand ties the skirts on there. So these are 100% handmade. Other than like the blades and the hooks, of course he doesn't make his own hooks. Pretty sure he would if he could though. But yeah, this is like a sexy shad color. Some of mine. And this is the white chartreuse spinnerbait here. Can't wait to throw this right here. I know this is gonna work great. He told me this is working great up where he lives. So I was gonna throw a white grub trailer on, but I don't have any grubs to use as trailers right now. I'll see what I can do. I might not throw it with a trailer because I know some of them don't really need trailers. I might throw like one of those disco shads on here, or even a swimming fluke. I have some flukes, so I might throw some flukes on there. And then I got the all white spinnerbait with the gold tandem blades. All of them have gold tandem blades too. They're my favorite to use, gold tandem blades. Nothing really to go into detail with that. These are all 3/8 ounce also. 3/8 ounce. And then just got some shake it heads here. Got the 5/8 ounce. You guys seen all the shake it heads. And I got the wacky rig head, the wacky hooks right here. These are gonna be going on my yum dingers are gonna be going on here. I'm gonna be throwing the yum dingers with these. Shaky head, wacky rigging. So yeah. Oh yeah, one more. The little jigs, little micro, like the micro jig. I call them micro jigs. These are 1/8 ounce jigs. Here's one in white and red, and one white and chartreuse, whatever you guys want to call it. But, I'm gonna be flipping these under beds or under docks to get those hidden bass. And it's just gonna be great. I might even tandem rig them. Might put 2 of them on one. So yeah, that's my tackle bag. Subscribe, like, comment, do all the good stuff. I'll make another video in detail of my rod and reel, and possibly, if I get a new one, a video of my new rod when I get it, because I know I'm gonna be getting that fluke. I really love that rod. It's all blue. It's a very beautiful rod. So yeah, subscribe, like, comment, do all the good stuff. I'll catch you guys next video. Sorry if the video was too long for you, but I like to go in depth with my stuff. I don't like to skim over anything really if it's important, or if you guys are expecting to get a more detailed video. So yeah, subscribe, like, comment, do all the good stuff. I'll catch you guys next video. Tight line, Flatty.